An Oahu man fishing from his kayak had his catch stolen at sea. Not only did he get a good look at the culprit, he got video of his close encounter with a shark.
These fisherman moments are so unbelievable, they could have easily been dismissed as tall tales if they weren't caught on camera. We will look at eerie close calls with dangerous predators to strange, mutated fish and creepy aquatic anomalies. These shocking encounters will make you question what really lurks beneath the surface.
Tiger shark!
Prepare for a discovery like no other. Two fishermen were enjoying a peaceful day on the water, watching dolphins hunt for fish, when, out of nowhere, a massive whale surfaced and crashed down onto their boat. The sheer force of the whale's appearance left them in shock. It was clear the ocean's mighty creature was sending a warning, perhaps telling them they didn't belong there. Terrified and stunned, the fishermen realized they had overstayed their welcome in the whale's domain. Without another moment's hesitation, they decided to turn their boat around and head back to safety, knowing all too well that the ocean and its creatures hold all the power. Wild power. While kayaking in the open ocean, a fisherman's peaceful day turned into an unforgettable experience. As he reeled in his catch, a shadowy figure appeared beneath the water, a Galapagos shark. It circled with deadly intent, waiting for its moment. As the fish leaped toward the surface, the shark exploded out of the water, its powerful jaws snapping just inches away from the fish. Though the fisherman didn't land his catch, the GoPro captured the dramatic and breathtaking scene.
The fish jumps out of the water, the shark follows it out of the water, erupts. I had never had anything where a shark was launching out of the water that way.
Close call. Out on the ocean, fishermen thought they'd captured a strong bait, but what surfaced was far more than they expected. A massive black marlin weighing around 600 pounds. As they reeled it in, the fish fought back fiercely, leaping from the water with power. The fishermen were on edge, but just as they thought they'd secured the marlin, it made another leap and landed right on their boat. In a swift moment, the fish slipped away, diving back into the deep blue. The men were left stunned, realizing that the ocean always has the final say when it comes to its creatures. Easy catch. A couple, thrilled by the prospect of finally landing their catch, were just moments away from reeling it in when something massive appeared. Without warning, a giant shark leapt out of the water and snatched their fish in one swift motion. The couple, stunned and speechless, witnessed firsthand how quickly the ocean can shift from calm to wild. Leaping terror. Fishing may seem like a relaxing pastime, but it's not always as easy as it looks. One fisherman, deep in the ocean, thought he had hooked a big catch when he felt something heavy on his line. Excited, he reeled in his prize, only to be shocked when a massive marlin. But things quickly took a turn for the worse. The marlin unexpectedly jumped onto the boat, landing on top of the fisherman and almost dragging him overboard. The fisherman narrowly escaped, learning a crucial lesson that even in the world of fishing, you can become the prey when you least expect it. Manic dolphin. A group of swimmers near the beach was caught off guard by an unusual encounter with a dolphin. Out of nowhere, the playful marine mammal appeared, splashing water at them and pushing them away from its area. Dolphins are usually friendly, so the swimmers were puzzled by its behavior. Fortunately, it was simply a playful dolphin, and no harm was done. Had it been a different sea creature, the situation could have been far more dangerous. In the end, the swimmers were lucky to have met such a curious dolphin instead of a more aggressive animal from the deep. Jump scare.
That's the closest I've ever been to a shark in the water.
A surfer was having a great time riding the waves when he noticed something that sent chills down his spine. A great white shark, one of the ocean's most terrifying predators, was swimming just behind him. Panic set in as he realized how close the shark was. Without wasting any time, he paddled furiously toward the shore, praying he would make it to safety. The shark seemed curious, but the surfer knew better than to stick around and risk testing the predator's intentions. His quick thinking and determination got him to the beach, where he breathed a sigh of relief, knowing he narrowly escaped a potential disaster. Shark 747. In New Zealand, tourists on a private boat heading to Whitianga were stunned when a giant fish suddenly landed right in front of them. It wasn't just any fish. It was a massive shark, struggling to free itself from the waves that had pushed it toward the boat. The shark tried desperately to return to the water, but it just wasn't having any luck. The tourists were left in shock, trying to comprehend how this giant predator ended up so far from its usual territory. It was a reminder that no matter how powerful the ocean's creatures are, sometimes nature has its own plans. Get away, mate.
Emergency, emergency, emergency.
While kayaking on the water, an Australian man's relaxing adventure quickly turned into a nerve-wracking experience when he noticed something eerie swimming beside him. It wasn't another kayaker, it was a large shark, and he immediately recognized the danger. With his heart racing, he called for help,
Emergency, emergency, emergency.
hoping the predator wouldn't get too close. As the shark circled him, he stayed calm and kept his distance. Just when he thought he might be trapped, a cruise ship appeared in the distance. The kayaker was relieved as the ship got closer, offering him a safe escape from the terrifying situation.
I've got a white pointer around me. I'm just in the entrance. I've got a white pointer attacking the kayak.
Goblin shark. Surprise.
Northeastern Eland recently found a huge surprise in their net, a rare goblin shark.
Fishermen off the coast of northeastern Taiwan were shocked when their trawl nets brought up something unexpected from the deep sea. They didn't pull up your average catch. Instead, a massive goblin shark weighing 800 kilograms emerged from the depths. As if that wasn't enough, they found an even bigger surprise. The shark was carrying 6 pups.
This one was pregnant with 6 shark pups discovered inside.
Initially set to be sold to restaurants, the shark was instead taken to a marine museum for display. While the rare catch captivated many, it also sparked concerns over how trawling disturbs delicate marine ecosystems, potentially putting species like this at risk. Jewel of a catch. A fisherman in the water thought he had reeled in a stunning catch, one that shimmered like a jewel. It looked almost like it had LED lights all over its body. But that's ribbonfish for you. Their bodies are smooth, shiny, with a silvery touch, and when light hits them, an underwater light show happens. Depth lurker. Standing on a makeshift platform, a man cast his line, anticipating a decent catch. At first, everything seemed normal, but then the line grew heavy. Whatever was on the other end wasn't just big, it was massive. Struggling to keep his balance, the fisherman was shocked when he finally saw it. A gigantic fish, resembling a massive catfish. The weight of the creature was enough to pull him off balance, but the real question lingered. How much bigger could fish get in the deep, uncharted waters? On guard. Scuba divers were ready to explore the deep when a giant swordfish greeted them with a fierce encounter. It wasn't a friendly meetup. This fish was making it clear that they weren't welcome. The swordfish charged at the divers, its long bill aimed as a warning to stay out of its space. But it didn't stop there. It even sent a message to the boat, ensuring no one got too close. When you enter its world, the swordfish makes sure you know who's in charge. Shark versus kayak. A kayaker in Oahu, Hawaii, was enjoying a peaceful day on the water when an unexpected visitor showed up. What started as a calm swim quickly turned into a dangerous encounter. A fish approached, and as it drew closer, the kayaker realized it wasn't just any fish, it was a tiger shark. Without warning, the shark leapt onto the kayak, aiming for the kayaker.
Tiger shark! Tiger shark ran me!
In a split second, the man reacted, dodging the shark's attempt. The predator quickly retreated into the water, but the danger wasn't over. The shark lingered nearby, its eyes likely set on another strike. Recognizing the risk, the kayaker wisely decided to paddle away before the shark made its next move.
Tiger shark! Tiger shark ran me!
Unidentified fish. While fishing, a fisherman caught a strange fish with big eyes and an odd body. It looked unlike anything he had ever seen. Some speculated it was a blobfish, others thought it might be a coffin fish. But upon closer inspection, it was clear this was no ordinary sea creature. Its true identity remained a mystery, adding to the unpredictability of the ocean. Instead of selling it, the fisherman kept it. Dual tragedy. A strange discovery washed up on a beach in Mexico, a whale carcass with 2 heads. The oddity left everyone speechless. The 2 heads were connected at the midsection, creating an even more bizarre appearance. People debated whether it was caused by a biological disorder or something else entirely. The discovery sparked endless theories and discussions. Was it a freak occurrence of nature or something more mysterious? Let me know in the comments what you think. Rare oarfish catch. One fisherman got incredibly lucky when he caught an oarfish, the largest bony fish species in the world. The fish shimmered in the water, its long body a rare sight. Recognizing how special this catch was, the fisherman decided to let it go. He knew the oarfish belonged in the ocean, its natural home, where it could continue to thrive freely. The encounter was a reminder of how some creatures are better left untouched, allowing them to remain in their environment and protect the mysterious wonders of the deep sea. Alien catch. In 2007, a strange creature was caught by fishermen near the Sea of Azov in Russia. Shocked by its appearance, they filmed it, unsure of what they had just found. With its long tail and squeaky sounds, it almost looked like something from another world. Some thought it was a mermaid, while others speculated it was a guitar fish. Weighing around 220 pounds, the creature sparked debates. Experts eventually suggested it might be a type of ray, but the mystery of what the fishermen had truly caught remained unsolved. White as snow. While fishing along Italy's Po River, an angler and his friend found themselves battling the catch of a lifetime. As the line tugged relentlessly, they pulled with all their might, and eventually, a giant albino catfish emerged from the water. The fish was massive, nearly 200 pounds and over 2 meters long. Its pale, almost ghostly skin gave it an ethereal appearance, as though it had stepped out of a myth. The anglers marveled at their rare find before snapping a quick photo. Despite the temptation to keep such an extraordinary catch, they wisely decided to release the enormous fish back into the water, allowing it to return to its natural habitat. Watch your step. A surfer, looking for more excitement, noticed a shark nearby, one of the ocean's top predators. In a burst of fear, she jumped onto its back, but surprisingly, the shark just ignored her and swam away. Then, another surfer, eager to follow suit, did the same thing. But this time, there were 3 sharks in the water. Yet again, the sharks showed no interest in the surfers. They didn't do anything, almost as if they weren't hungry that day. If they had been, the surfers might not have been so lucky. Crab catfish. While out on his boat, a fisherman had a strange encounter when a fish leapt onto his deck. At first, it looked like a catfish with whiskers, but the real shock came when he noticed its claws, sharp and crab-like. He struggled to catch it with a scraper, realizing just how hard this creature was to handle. Dubbed the crab catfish by some, others speculated that the claws might have been intentionally added. Its odd appearance had everyone wondering, was this a rare, natural creature, or had someone altered it in some bizarre experiment? Mako wish. Fishing was going smoothly for a group of fishermen when something unexpected happened. A massive mako shark leaped from the water, performing acrobatic moves before making an even more unbelievable move. It jumped directly onto their boat. The fishermen were left stunned, unable to react in time. In an unbelievable twist, they caught one of the most difficult and dangerous ocean predators without even trying. It was a wild moment, and the ocean had delivered an unforgettable surprise. Flashing squid. A fisherman's typical day was interrupted by an unusual sight when a squid landed on his boat's deck. At first, it seemed like an ordinary squid, but soon something strange happened. The squid began flashing with bursts of light. The sunlight made it hard to see clearly, but the flashes were impossible to ignore. The fisherman quickly realized that the squid was using its light display as a defense mechanism, attempting to confuse potential predators. It was an incredible display of nature's cleverness. Crane mystery. An old video resurfaced online, stirring up curiosity across the internet. The footage shows a giant serpent-like creature being lifted by a crane, its massive head and long body unmistakable. People quickly jumped to conclusions. Some believed it was a sea serpent, while others argued it was just a whale. The debate grew heated as no details were ever released by the authorities, leaving the real identity of the creature a mystery. Anaconda. Don't. What was supposed to be a quick snapshot in the Amazon rainforest turned into a tense moment. While posing for a photo, a massive anaconda slithered right beneath the man. It wasn't just any snake, it was a colossal one. Thankfully, the man escaped notice, but he came far too close for comfort. Locals have always talked about an even larger anaconda lurking deep in the jungle. Could the jungle's ancient secrets be more real than we know? Predator's warning. While out fishing, a group of fishermen got more than they bargained for. As they waited for a bite, the canoe suddenly rocked violently, a warning from the depths. The creature responsible made its presence known, shaking the boat to remind them that this wasn't their territory. The fishermen paused, realizing that in the wild, the roles could change in an instant. What they thought was a fishing trip had become a reminder of who truly ruled the sea.
Watch out!
Croc nose swiping. After hours of waiting, the fishermen finally hooked a fish in the open sea. Just as they were about to reel it in, out of nowhere, a massive crocodile appeared, snatching the fish from their line and swimming away. The fishermen were left in stunned silence, realizing how quickly things can change. All that waiting, effort, and anticipation, only for it to be taken in an instant. It's a reminder, no matter how much you put in, nature does things on its own terms. Hybrid mystery. In Zhoushan, China, a fisherman stumbled upon a strange creature in the water. Using his stick, he lifted its face for a better look. What he saw shocked him. A creature that looked like a mix of a dolphin and a crocodile. It had a long beak like a croc, but gray skin resembling a dolphin. People began comparing it to the Loch Ness Monster. Experts later identified it as a beaked whale, a rare creature rarely seen in these waters, leaving everyone wondering how it ended up there. Sea turtle rescue. A man kayaking in the ocean found himself face to face with a struggling sea turtle. Without hesitation, he swam over to the creature and gently guided it onto his kayak. He then paddled toward the shore, ensuring the turtle's safety. His act of kindness showed the deep connection that can exist between humans and animals when compassion is shown. It was a reminder of how small acts of care can make a big difference in the world. Seals escape. While fishing in the ocean, a fisherman was caught off guard when a seal suddenly appeared on his boat. The seal seemed confused, but upon closer look, it became clear it was terrified. The creature wasn't after food or attention. It was fleeing from hungry orcas that had been chasing it. The fisherman quickly realized the seal was seeking refuge, and without hesitation, he allowed it to take shelter on his boat. For the moment, the seal was safe, thanks to the fisherman's unexpected kindness. Alligator encounter. A kayaker was paddling peacefully in the water when disaster almost struck. Without warning, an alligator, one of the ocean's scariest predators, lurched toward the kayak. The kayaker's heart raced as the alligator's thrust missed its target by mere inches. Realizing how close he came to danger, the kayaker wasted no time and paddled away, his adrenaline pumping. That lucky escape reminded him of just how unpredictable the wild can be, and how quickly a peaceful day on the water can turn into a life or death situation. Squid encounter. During a deep-sea trawling expedition, a fisherman thought he was reeling in another typical catch. However, as the line tightened, he felt something much heavier pulling at him. With the help of a winch, he finally managed to pull the creature onto the deck, only to find it wasn't a fish. The creature had a long, reddish-brown body and numerous visible tentacles, an unmistakable sign that it was a giant squid. These elusive creatures, known for growing to massive sizes, usually stay deep in the ocean, out of human sight. The rare encounter left the fisherman stunned, realizing just how extraordinary his catch truly was. Grizzly standoff. Fishermen usually see themselves as the hunters, but sometimes nature has a way of flipping the script. In the Russian River, Alaska, a group of fishermen found themselves on the other end of a predator-prey scenario. While fishing, they were suddenly confronted by a massive grizzly bear. The bear, clearly hungry, sniffed around their bags, sensing the fish they had caught. As the fishermen backed away, trying to distance themselves, the bear got closer, eyeing the fresh catch in their hands. Realizing the bear might strike, they offered some of their fish. After a brief standoff, the bear decided to leave, its hunger not fully satisfied, and wandered off. Yogi Gator.
Holy shit! No!
A family enjoying a day of fishing by the lake in their neighborhood was in for an unexpected surprise. After hours of waiting, they finally reeled in their catch, excited to land their meal. But just as they were about to pull it onto the shore, a giant alligator appeared out of nowhere. It moved with incredible speed, snatching the fish right out of their hands and dragging it back into the water. Stunned, the family stood frozen, realizing the unspoken lesson nature had just taught them. In the wild, some things aren't meant to be claimed, and survival is the ultimate rule.
Oh my god!
Thorny find.
Can I invite you to the species of this sea creature?
A tourist had an unforgettable surprise when he stumbled upon a creature on the deck of his boat, something he'd never seen before. It was covered in rows of large bony plates, with thorn-like spines sticking out, and long barbels on each corner of its mouth. This odd creature turned out to be an armored sea robin, a rare find from the deep ocean. Most fishing boats never venture into the waters where these creatures live, which is why it's so rare for someone to encounter one. It's a reminder of how mysterious and unexplored our oceans truly are.
First time seeing it.
Dragon's victory. It's not every day you see a Komodo dragon, let alone one carrying a turtle in its jaws like some kind of trophy. That's exactly what a beachgoer witnessed when he saw the world's largest lizard strutting across the sand, its powerful jaws clamped firmly around the turtle. The scene was surreal. What appeared to be a turtle-shaped creature on the beach turned out to be a Komodo dragon, displaying its prize in a dramatic fashion. It was a moment that truly showcased the power and unique habits of this formidable predator. Mystic glow. While exploring the dark depths of the ocean, a diver's attention was drawn to a soft, glowing light. Swimming closer, he was mesmerized by a purplish creature with glowing eyes, its wing-like appendages flowing as if made from light itself. It was a bobtail squid, a rare and ethereal creature known for its stunning beauty. The diver would never forget that surreal moment, witnessing one of the ocean's most graceful and mysterious creatures in its natural habitat. It was an encounter that left a lasting impression, adding to the allure of the deep sea. Creeping jaws. While swimming near the shore, a woman noticed something unusual behind her. At first, it was just a swimmer, but soon she realized it wasn't another beachgoer. It was a shark, and it wasn't just swimming. It was following her. Thankfully, others nearby saw what was happening and rushed to help. The woman tried to swim away, but the shark was quick, and it was hard to outpace it in the water. Fortunately, the shark remained calm, simply observing her. Eventually, she made it to safety with the help of others, but the experience served as a reminder. Sharks can be unpredictable and dangerous. Depth strikes. Off the coast of Tasmania, Australia, fishermen were minding their business, enjoying a peaceful day at sea, when suddenly their boat was struck from beneath. It wasn't a regular fish, it was a great white shark, and it wasn't done yet. The powerful predator circled the boat and hit it again. Shocked and frightened, the fishermen realized they needed to act fast. They gunned the engine and raced away, knowing that stopping could be their biggest mistake. They'd learned one vital lesson: never underestimate the power of the ocean's deadliest creatures. Bizarre oddity. A fisherman got more than he bargained for when he reeled in a fish that was both strange and intimidating. Its sharp, powerful teeth stood out, giving it a fierce look. Upon closer inspection, it was identified as a wolfish, a creature known for its large, strong jaws. With its sharp teeth and intimidating appearance, this fish isn't one to mess with. A true reminder of the ocean's ability to surprise. This fearsome predator is definitely not something you'd want to meet up close. Unknown creature. A surfer was riding the waves when he felt something latch onto his board from below. In a flash, he realized it wasn't a wave, but a creature trying to pull him under. Panicking, he jumped into the water, but quickly found that the creature was still after him. Thinking fast, he grabbed his surfboard and paddled hard, breaking free just in time. This close call reminded him of the ocean's unpredictable nature. Sometimes, it's not the waves that are the biggest danger. Get this angle.
Oh, yes! Oh my God!
While touring the ocean, a group of tourists spotted something incredible: a whale swimming near the surface. As they approached cautiously, they saw that it was calm and peaceful, a gentle giant in the water. They carefully touched its smooth skin, marveling at the rare encounter. After a few moments, the whale gracefully swam back into the depths, disappearing beneath the waves. It was a quiet, serene moment, reminding the tourists of the mysterious beauty the ocean holds.
Yes!
Shedding mystery. A strange video recently caught attention online. In the clip, a woman sprayed water on an octopus, and what happened next was startling. The octopus seemed disturbed, its tentacles moving in a peculiar way. As the water continued to pour over it, the creature began to shred its pinkish skin, revealing a rough, bumpy texture underneath. Some viewers were skeptical, questioning if the video was real or a hoax. Regardless, the mysterious transformation sparked curiosity, leaving people puzzled about what they had just witnessed. Subscriber pick. On April 16, 2023, a social media user posted a stunning picture of a man holding a large fish that had a peculiar feature, a head that looked strikingly similar to that of a gorilla. The caption read, "Caught in Carly Bay today, the elusive gorilla fish," which quickly caught the attention of many online. This bizarre image went viral, gaining over 15,000 shares across multiple platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit. The fish, according to the post, was claimed to be an Algerian gorilla fish, described as an adult male reaching 3-4 feet in length. It was said to lay 34 eggs on land, turn bright red to attract females, and have an impressive lifespan of 13 years, though some versions even suggested it could live up to 48 years if circumcised. These unusual details raised suspicions, as they seemed far too bizarre to be true. It turned out that the creature was, in fact, a completely altered image, either a product of Photoshop or generated by AI. Thank you for watching.